Hey guys, it's Pagan Journey. Sorry I haven't put up a video in a while, but having some issues. I still don't understand how to use that damn camcorder, and the directions are crap. So, again, I'm on my phone, but I'm just going to do a quick review on this book that I read. It's a really great book. As you can see, I have a bunch of sticky notes to kind of mark off, certain things that I want to look back on. A lot of information in here I'm going to put in my business book of shadows, and I'll kind of go over that in my next video, the difference between the business book of shadows and your personal book of shadows. This is a fantastic book. You go in here and it's not divided up into chapters like a normal book. This one kind of goes in depth on lessons. So at the end of each lesson, sorry, excuse me, I think I'm catching a cold. It kind of goes through, at the end of each chapter, you get questions. Let me find, I'm kind of in the index now. Let's go. Okay, so for lesson 7, at the end of it, or I'm sorry, lesson 6, it goes through and it'll, like some of these I don't answer, and some of them I will. But at the end of each lesson, he goes through and he'll ask you some questions. Now, some things I do fill out, some I don't, only because I know it's something I definitely want to go back on. Like, I keep a piece of paper with me when I read his book, because I wanted to make sure I could go back and kind of, look at things. This one, it's funny, I put up this lesson. This is actually a really good lesson. Excuse me. But yeah, it's fantastic. He goes over so much stuff, and it's unreal how much stuff he goes over. I can't remember. And the one thing I liked in this book that I'll mention right now is, he actually, if you're a solitary practitioner like I am, it's, with doing a lot of research online and looking through certain books, it's hard. In the books I've read, it says that to become a pagan or Wiccan, you just do pagan Wiccan stuff, and then you in turn, doing a ritual, you become pagan. Well, knowing that, I didn't know what kind of ritual to do, what I should do, how to do it, and it's just, there's so much to know, like how to cast a circle, what kind of candles and tools and, all the stuff to use. In here, he talks about doing a dedication ritual, which is for the solitary practitioner when you want to devote yourself to the god and goddess. He tells you how to do a dedication ritual, which I thought was amazing because I finally knew what I had to do. And he tells you in here, he states that in what he lays out for you for your dedication ritual, and he even shows you a picture on how to set up your altar. And he tells you for your first, obviously your dedication ritual is only going to be done one time for you, devoting yourself to the god and goddess. But he also talks about how you can kind of take certain pieces from the dedication ritual and include it in your rituals for certain Sabbats, and, if you want to do a daily ritual, whatever works for you. And he says you can take, certain pieces out of there and make it your own, which is why I so love Pagan, because you can mix and match different theories from different people who are Wiccan and make it your own, which I think is fantastic, because it's obviously it's going to be personal for you, but you get to personalize it for you, which is, it's so different from, I'm not, dissing anybody that's Catholic. My husband's family is Catholic, and, we used to go to church with them on certain holidays, and before I decided what religion fit me, I, dabbled in a couple of them. Catholic, for some people, it's a great religion. It fits them perfectly. They love it. They connect with it spiritually. But I don't like being told what I can and can't believe in, how I have to live my life with this, and, and they tell you how things go, that you have to pray, you have to go to church every Sunday. That, to me, I didn't connect with it. With this one, you get to be outdoors, and it just, for me, spiritually, this connected with me, and which is fantastic because you get to make it your own. You're not told how you have to do it, when you have to do it. You can do this how often you want, and you can personalize it for yourself, which I think is great. But this is a really great book. I will definitely go through this book again with you guys and kind of go over. Yeah, this was an interesting lesson. Let me just tell you. But look, and he even tells you right here. Oh, look at that! Your self-dedication ritual. I am just that awesome that I opened up to this part, and it tells you how to, enter and exit your altar. You always start in the east. And he talks about, how to go around the circle when you do your elements and how to call the corners, and a lot of highlighting on this part. And it's just fantastic book. Yes, that was lesson. Let me go back to it. It was lesson 4, getting started. And this, because he does mix and match, because he does practice in a coven. He does go back and forth between stuff for solitary practitioners, and I even have it labeled. And, coven practices and solitary practitioners. And he even goes in to talk about if you want to start your own coven, which I thought was pretty interesting. But he talks about, the different steps. I would recommend using this because it's fantastic. But I would also kind of go through. This is just so you know, a coven initiation. You don't have to do that. But he does. With how much goes into it, I would definitely read this a few times. Definitely put this. You can either put this in your business book of shadows and kind of take that with you when you decide. When you feel comfortable enough to do your self-dedication ritual, because you want to make sure you know kind of an idea of what to say, because you don't want to be sitting there, continuously looking back and being like, oh God, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. But it has a lot of great information, and there's a lot of stuff in here that will go into my business book of shadows. Right now, let me grab it. Ugh. Right now, I'm working on a fairly large book. Right now, I'm reading The Ultimate Book of Shadows for the New Generation, The Solitary Witch by Silver Ravenwolf. Now let me just show you. Let me just give you an idea. That's how big it is. Okay? It's a lot. And, oh my gosh. Look at that. Look. Just keeps going. Just keeps going. I haven't read very much of it yet, only because it is just, it's a lot. But if you just want to get started and you're looking for, and you're just looking for, say you need one book. You're going to spend your money and you're going to buy one book to kind of get you started. This is the book you want to get. Because it goes over everything and how to dedicate yourself when, you feel comfortable enough doing it. It is, look at focus, 1995. There's Raymond Buckland. I did get this at Barnes & Noble. He's got tons and tons and tons of books. But yeah, I got this at Barnes & Noble. I'm sure you could shop around and get it off of like Amazon or eBay for cheaper probably. But I was just there. I was actually looking for, I don't remember, another Wiccan book. And after I got this one, I actually went to go look for more Dorothy Morrison books, but I saw a couple videos on YouTube where people really, really, really liked him, and this was the only book they had by him, and it was like a total treasure to find, and I'm so happy that, this was the only book they had by him, and it's fantastic. I will definitely use this a long, long time as a reference. But enough of me babbling. The next video I do will be me going over my business book of shadows and talking about that and what exactly a business book of shadow is comparative to your personal book of shadows. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys had a great 3-day weekend. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!